Hello everyone, it's Stuart here. I'm doing a quick reaction video to the All-Ireland Pipe Band Championships, which I have just come back from here in Derry, Londonderry. I'll do obviously much more in-depth coverage of the event when I get back to parents' house on Monday, after spending the rest of the weekend here in Northern Ireland. So I'll just say a couple of things about how the day has gone. First of all, Derry, or Londonderry, is a really nice place. You've got to come here. It's a city of culture here at the moment, so there's lots of things that have been happening all over the summer, and the All-Ireland Championships is just one. It's a beautiful scenic spot. They've really cleaned up the place. It looks lovely, looks pristine, and everybody here is really nice. Plenty to do. We'll be heading out to find a pub to relax for the evening in a few minutes. So far the location is absolutely perfect, and we're coming back, definitely for sure. Giant's Causeway is not that far away, or just over the border into Donegal, which you've also been told to by some very nice people we met in the pub the other day. So Derry's fantastic. It's a great location for this championship. The park was a perfect location as well. It's a really nice size of a contest. It's not too big, anything near the scale of an RSPBA major championship, but it's big enough so there's a great deal of depth across all the grades. The park was just the right size. They only needed 2 rings for the competition events all day, so there was still enough space for everyone to go around without the park having to be so big that you could get lost very easily or whatever. So perfect location, nice and sheltered. And you might be able to tell from this video that I've got a little bit of sunburn. Ironically, it's more on my arms over here, and my face and my neck are getting a bit of colour as well. I just come back, remember, from living and working in Portugal for 9 months, and only really in the last week I was there consistently nice enough, hot enough, I have to say, weather to develop anything resembling sunburn, and I just got it within a few hours of walking around in a park in Derry, Northern Ireland of all places, which is quite astonishing. So a really nice day of sunshine. Again, good weather, good competing weather. It was never too hot, quite consistent, not a great deal of wind either, so more or less ideal playing conditions, maybe slightly on the warm side, but not too badly. I was very impressed with the standard of play across all the grades. Some very impressive stuff going on in 4A. I thought there was quite impressed by some of the technical quality of quite a few of the drum corps. They worked in good tone in the piping, as well as in some pretty good Strathspey and reel playing for that March Strathspey and reel, condensed March Strathspey and reel that they do now in 4A's preparation for going up to the big stuff in the 2 grade 3s. So plenty of stuff happening in 4A. Didn't see anything from 3B, little snippets of 4B as well. It's also some very strong sounding bands in that lowest grade as well. So the depth of talent across both the countries in this island, Northern Ireland and the Republic, is pretty astonishing, and it's not hard to see why Scottish bands are struggling for the most part to do well in the adult grades, because the bands over here are just so good, although they tend to be smaller, but very talented indeed. A highlight of the day was the grade 3A competition, which was absolutely outstanding. Terrific performances from pretty much all the bands involved. Good sound, good playing, good music. So I was really having a tough time calling that contest, and who was Rafi emerged as possibly the happiest of the All-Ireland champions that were crowned today. So very well done to them after coming top of an extremely crowded field indeed. I'll be just going to go to the RSPBA website in just a few minutes to have a look at the breakdown of the summaries, because I had no idea how that grade was going to go. Grade 2 also slightly not quite up there in terms of the quality of the 3A contest, although some bands were really good. Some again the top end of the grade was pretty close to call between Police Service of Northern Ireland, Bleary, who won eventually, and Cullen. I thought Cullen and Bleary, their pipe corps sounded very nice indeed. Extremely well tuned, sweet chanters, great drones as well, really locked in. And Cullen, I thought, played extremely well. I slightly preferred their ensemble in terms of the drumming, that I thought might carry them in the second or maybe the whole thing. PSNI putting out a very big band these days. Again, well done to the bands that finished highly, although there were some problems lower down. Grade 1 was a little bit disappointing actually in terms of consistency of the performances. There are quite a few mistakes in terms of the note errors or introduction problems. Field Marshal had another slip up again for one of their pipers, not getting the pipes up properly in the MSR, although that didn't hurt them too badly in the end since they won everything, so continuing their dominance there. St. Lawrence O'Toole, also very nice. I thought a couple of mistakes on the MSR, I think. I'll have to check back the recordings I made. Kalibaki, again, good. They're not going to be able to touch bands like Slot or Field Marshal possibly ever. I think they've come on enormously well since they went up from Grade 2. I don't think they can realistically progress any further, but where they've got to is very, very nice stage. Indeed, they're very pleasant to listen to. They did well. Rivara, I thought, have earned their place in Grade 1. They're not in danger of slipping down anytime soon. It'll be hard to see them going very far up the table, close to where Kalibaki are now, although some untidy things that they can improve on. They can play better, but certainly no real complaints from Rivara. I think Seven Towers have lost any of the momentum they had after going up into Grade 1 for the first time last year. They're a bit smaller, I think, than they were last year. They did very well to get to the middle of the table in the World's qualifier last August, but I think a fair bit of their quality they had at the time is now gone. Drumming especially, pipe tone not great. So I'm not sure that Seven Towers will be able to last much longer up in Grade 1, but they're still producing good music, and certainly no complaints about spending the money to come over here to watch this fantastic championship. So we've got the evening in Derry to come tonight, and then I'm spending the day in Belfast with my parents tomorrow before flying back to Scotland to give you more coverage. So that's more or less my initial thoughts on the All Ireland Pipe Band Championships. Wonderful day. Please go. It's a really, really nice contest. Please also come to Derry, which is a lovely place. We'll certainly be coming back over here at some point, hopefully. So I'll bring you further updates later. Hope you've enjoyed this little snippet about my thoughts, and I'll bring you much more, including plenty videos and plenty photos next week. Okay, see you later. Thanks, folks.